Well,
Okay, now we're off mute. Now we're live. Now things are going. Hello.
yay.
Oh, that was so
Well,
bad.
I mean,
Sorry about that, guys. So qualifying has just about concluded, and I think William is doing a fantastic job of letting you all know what was going on while I had to run away for a IRL pit stop procedure. Um, but yeah. So Kerry Brooks takes the pole. Corey Abbott, Sean Ryan, Frederick Ledusher, and Luke Mahone make your top 5. Leighton, Amir, Alex, Matthew, and Mr. Hardcastle himself into the top 10. Shay Mitchell, Brian Beeman, Stevie B, and Wayne Ruprack round out the top 14. All right, let's get an announcement out to the drivers here quick.
Is Ben here?
And then I am sorry I had to step away.
There is a stream tonight, right?
There is that it is now live and actually talking, although William did a great job of broadcasting all of qualifying to nobody because I suck. But welcome to week 6. Welcome to Texas, guys. This looks like a pretty slippery at times track. It's going to be good at getting your tires nice and warmed up after a few laps before you probably want to go super big on the attack. Got some returning drivers and some new drivers in the field tonight, so welcome all for that. 120 laps is the distance. You guys have 3 sets of tires, or I'm sorry, 3 changes, so 4 sets of tires to utilize for the race, and 1 fast repair that can be used at any time. Incident counts as normal, 25x for the first drive-through penalty, and then every 10 after that. And if you guys see anything out there on the track that looks caution-worthy, please say something. Try to help me out. I'll have iRacing control up as well. Do my best, but good luck. Have a lot of fun, and we'll see you guys on the other side. Oh god, that was a lot of words. All right. So, iRace control is up. William, I haven't let you talk yet, buddy. Hi, hello. How was your night?
hi, it's been going well.
Fantastic.
There's a lot of entertainment in
Ben,
qualifying.
I have
Andrew
to ask
crashed
again
twice, I
because I
believe.
forget. Start of the race is on green in the restart, or I guess it's on green, correct?
Yes, sir. It is on green for the start of the race, and then the restart zone applies on a restart, but not on the start of the race. Okay. I think that was specific enough. Maybe it was too Pacific, though. I'm not sure. All right. Sorry, William. You got cut off again. Dang it, Kerry. How's it going, buddy?
Yeah, it's been going well.
Good.
Qualifying was nice and entertaining. Kerry's been flying.
Yeah,
Nearly
man.
a 10th clear of the rest of the field.
Yeah, that's something,
He's
huh?
good in qualifying.
He is. Now he just needs to put it all together
Enjoy the race, guys.
and have a great race.
Good luck, all.
Yeah.
Corey right on the outside pole too. He sure needs these points. Sean is probably going to fight somebody though for his points because he feels like
Oh,
he
definitely.
needs to be in the lead, and he needs to be in the lead now. Lots of fast trucks in the field
Yeah.
tonight though. Some folks just figuring it out. Sean's still blinking, which is unfortunate. Need to close some phone apps. And we're green. Take it away, William.
Corey with a lightning restart there. Completely clears Kerry Brooks off of the line. He's going to lead into turn 1. Kerry Brooks going to fall back to second. Not ideal for the pole setter. Corey Abbott's going to take the lead out of turn 2. Sean Ryan is going to maintain third. Luke Mahone, on his return to the series, after about 6 months' absence, is looking to take fourth from rookie Frederick Ledusher. Leighton Norgard back there in 6th. They're 2 wide behind them. So we finished lap 1. Corey Abbott's in the lead.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit dicey back here in the field. Got some other trucks getting too wide. This looks like Alex Tupere and Amir. I'm going to say that's Biscombe. Oh, as they make a little bit of contact.
Door banging.
Oh, man.
Amir and Alex saves it. No,
There's the big crash.
Big crash. Beamer's into the back of him.
Oh, the 94 is...
Oh,
94
big
is
impact
junk.
into the inside wall.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
42, you're blinking really hard.
Okay.
That's not good.
No, I didn't see the blink. Let me go back and check out. what had happened there. So he got, oh wow, yeah, it didn't even show that he had an incident. There was no 4X.
Hold the back straight, guys.
Yes. Blink when they made contact? I didn't see
I didn't
a
see any
blink.
blinking.
The fact that he got no
Oh,
incident for
little
that.
door bang.
Yeah, and that was, and then
Yeah,
there's just
weird.
nowhere
Poor
for him to go.
Beeman, completely innocent.
Yeah. I don't think Beeman got a meatball flag for that one. But I'm just kind of curious if I kind of zoom out here just to kind of see what had happened. I think 2 just came up and it was just the slightest of contact. So really hard to play too aggressive on the fault there. I think I probably could throw a penalty on the 42, but I'm just going to not, I think, and just try to get everybody sorted back here. Hopefully the 94 can get back out, get sorted. He has actually done so now, back out on track. He has some catching up to do for sure. Leaders, do we have
not ideal, but
lap
there is
to
that
go,
one faster pair.
number yet?
Should have earned.
And 4, thank you. I'm sorry, William, what'd you say, buddy?
I would say it's good for Alex at least that there is that one faster pair.
Yeah.
I think if it wasn't for that, he'd be at least multiple laps down, if not maybe end of the night already.
Yeah,
So he's kind of got a get out of jail free card there.
For sure, but you definitely don't want to use your get out of jail free card on lap 2 of 120. So hopefully his rest of his race is less than that eventful. All right, drivers, caution was caused by some slight contact between the 42 and the 94. Subsequently, contact between the 94 and the 41. I know, Matcha, you called out blinking. I didn't see the 42 blink from my end, so I'm not sure if there was some serious connectivity issue there or whatever. The contact was extremely slight. Not going to issue any penalties at this time for that, but just keep an eye out, guys. There is a couple trucks that I saw blinking. Sean, you're obviously one of them, off and on a little bit, and then there's a few others. So just be mindful. Try to leave a little bit of extra space as we get some laps under our belt here going forward, guys. Thank you. And I wish everyone just had amazing internet and we just didn't have these connectivity issues ever. It'd be so awesome.
Very unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Well, we get mechanical failures in real life, and we get whatever the heck is going on. Why is the 15 on the...
Luke Mahomes got the esports strap down pat.
Is that him getting his tires all nice and warmed up? Is that how that works?
Maybe keeping his right side on the track. Maybe he's doing something with the temps. I don't know.
Interesting. Well, we'll see what
theoretically makes sense.
It does. I don't know if I like it. It looks kind of goofy, but we'll let it go for now.
Don't know if it'll even work.
Right. Well, he didn't get a 1X or anything, so is all good there. So Leighton has 1 incident. Brian Beeman and Alex Tupere have 4. I still can't believe Amir didn't get anything for that. But I guess that's iRacing saying that was a 0X of contact, and they're saying that the contact between Brian and Alex did not result in the contact from Amir. So you heard it from iRacing yourself, ladies and gentlemen. 42 car is not in the doghouse yet. Well, let's try this again, this time with Corey on the advantage on the bottom. Kerry on the outside. Corey with another great restart.
Very good restart.
Yes, a 21 taking right off like a rocket ship. Kerry Brooks seemingly holding second. Luke Mahone on the inside of Sean Ryan trying to grab third. William, what's going on further back?
I'm seeing a Leighton Norgard on the inside of Frederic Laduceur trying to grab 5th. Side by side behind them. I think it's that Matthew Tremblay in 8th there on the outside of Amir Bascom. Leighton Norgard's just taking 5th. Laduceur's going to go for a switcheroo. Leighton Norgard's going to block in the tri-oval. Big moves already. It's only lap 7, guys. Chill out.
Nonsense.
Leighton could have very much got himself turned there.
Oh,
he does not want to relinquish that 5th place. He's got places to be. He's looking on the inside of Sean Ryan. That's his teammate.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Leighton's not waiting for anyone.
No, he's charging. This is awesome. Oh, and he gets a little loose there on the bottom, though.
Oh,
I
a
think
little loose.
got some
He
of that.
saves it.
Got some of that
Leclerc's
apron.
going to come back, though. Might lose P5.
Oh man, they're making a
There's
train on the outside.
Tremblay on the outside.
Yep, 25 right there on the outside.
I think he's going to lose a couple positions there. Well, Tremblay gets a little loose.
He does. That's going to help Leighton.
These guys are
stay
struggling
sixth.
to keep those trucks under them. 3 wide for 9th behind them.
My goodness. I can't watch, but I have to. Luke Mahone's going for a move on Kerry Brooks, trying to take second away from the 77 F-150. See if he can make some ground there. Kerry seemingly shutting the door for the moment. No one's really getting away, William. Everyone's kind of staying home right now.
Yeah, Kerry's looking for the lead again. Got a big run off of turn 2.
He did. I think he's next to Corey. Yeah, because Corey would
Just
be up on the
about
wall.
there.
Can you pass on the outside here, William? Does it work?
It might do if he can side draft Corey and get Corey to maybe get a little bit loose or a little bit tight. Doesn't seem to quite work for him that time, but that's kind of what you have to do at these drafty super speedway-esque tracks where the trucks don't have a lot of horsepower. So anything that's longer than a mile and a half is basically Talladega.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to side draft if you're on the outside and hope for the best. Didn't quite work for Kerry that time.
That's not a lot of space between the 15 and the 9 there. Sean Ryan got the door
Number
shut
9, you're blinking really bad.
in his face.
Trying to get on the inside.
Yeah, there's a call
He's
out
just
from the
about
51.
there on the 15.
Yeah, there's a call out from the 51 there as the 9 truck is blinking pretty significantly. I don't think I've seen a race yet where Sean hasn't blinked in the Oval Series, and that's really unfortunate and very frustrating. Not sure if that's an internet-related connection or what. I would think that he'd have decent connection, but I'm kind of afraid to select him because when blinks, my my camera just kind of drops as it stands. So, but nope. We seem to have single filed back out now. The 51 Deucer trying to get to the outside of Sean Ryan. Another little blink there, but Frederick seemingly taking the high line for the moment. Sean Ryan trying to get an advantage back.
Big run on the exit.
Yeah, trying to get back to Luke Mahone there, who is looking at Kerry, who is looking at Corey, who is looking at victory or something. I don't know.
Top 5 under a blanket.
This is awesome. Up until tonight, I would have said watch out for the yellow truck because it's Sean Ryan in the 9, but the 15, Luke Mahone, also.
I'm sorry,
tracking
Wayne. I don't know what it is. I just can't keep the pace and stay up with the guys in front of us.
Chatting back here between the 8 and the 71 machines. Oh,
You're all good, man.
Yellow has some tire screeching up
Oh.
ahead. Sean Ryan's around.
that is Sean Ryan spun around. Let's see what happened there. It's seemingly a 4X.
I just don't want to monkey up your
Oh, Kerry.
Kerry was
Oh, big
sideways.
chain reaction. Oh, a later Norgard. Massively involved there.
All right, let's try to.
No, if you got the line on me, then go ahead. Get a little loose out of 2, and yeah, it's different.
Let me try to get heads or tails of this. So looks like
Pace car's on the back stretch, guys.
Kerry just gets super loose. Yeah, trying to bring it all the way to the bottom from a higher lane in the middle of the corner, and then Sean Ryan makes contact with the 51, and the Leighton kind of goes right through him there. I don't even know if a Leighton saw him. Did a Leighton get a 4X for that? He did.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. He hit Sean Ryan like a truck. Literally, I suppose.
Yeah, but you see, it's kind of one of those scenarios where it almost looks like, I mean, look at Leighton's truck. It doesn't move. It doesn't bounce. It just kind of exists.
Definitely one of those weird network things.
Yeah.
I felt like a Leighton would have a meatball.
Yeah,
most of the time.
You would think, but no. Sean Ryan also not super negatively affected by that in terms of getting a meatball flag, but yeah, Leighton just kind of goes right through him.
Plows him.
So
no time to react, I don't think.
Nope. All right, drivers. Caution was caused by a couple things. The 77 was looking at the inside wall for a little bit, and the 9 and the 51 make contact, and then the 9 and the 12 make contact. None of that can really be, I don't think, set on any one individual there, as everybody was trying to just navigate a sticky situation, so no penalties assessed. Just as a reminder, we are, oh God, where are my lap numbers? 14 laps into a 120 lap race, so just try your best to get your groove going here and stay poised as the track is biting back tonight. Appreciate everybody's patience. Thank you. Sean, if you're trying to get your internet sorted or get repaired or whatever, if you want to call out for pace car, I can let you know.
I got it. I'm good, thanks.
10-4. So I'm going to take a wild guess and say that Sean Ryan would probably have not using his fast repair if possible in that scenario.
Yeah, he wasn't massively damaged, I think.
Yeah, I do think I still
Still
do
see
see
some
yeah.
left rear damage.
Yep, there's a little bit of a run all over that. Right in the Pennzoil logo, man. Product placement be darned. That was a hit. But glad he's okay to continue, and I'm glad that he didn't spiral and hit anything else. But Sean Ryan now poised for a pretty good-looking last-to-first challenge now, as he will find himself all the way back in 14th, bouncing off the 51 in that last incident. So back at the front, a little bit different now. We've got Corey Abbott on the bottom, Luke Mahone on the top. A 15 truck now up to second. The 51 of Frederick Leducer is in third. Kerry Brooks in the 77 in fourth, and Leighton Norgard rounding out the top five now, with Matthew Tremblay making his approach to the front known as well, right there next to Leighton in sixth. What are you thinking so far, William? How we doing, buddy?
Well, it's been seeming like a big old shuffle at the front of the field. Pole sitter's gone down to fourth. Corey got a lightning start and has held it ever since. He's still leading. Luke's come out of nowhere. He's second. So we still don't have any idea who's going to win this thing. Probably don't know even who's going to make up the podium. Pretty big points day for some people, you'd imagine. Matthew there in sixth.
Yeah, he's definitely
tied for the points lead.
Yeah, definitely looking to try to get a one-up on Sean Ryan. He was probably cheering to himself a little bit there when he saw the 9 truck spinning. But we are green. Another rocket launcher start.
The outside line does not get going. Ledeker's already up to second.
Oh man, yeah, that was a big stumble from the 15
Leighton's
truck.
looking inside.
Man, Leighton has not waited for anybody tonight. If that door is open, he is walking through it in that 12 truck, and he finds himself now up to P3. 15 truck very close behind him. Sean Ryan already up to 12th, up 3 spots currently. Take a look at him as he's still kind of having his blinking problems at the moment, but he's trying to get some good racing done. Back at the front here, it looks like a Leighton going to try to take a shot at Frederick.
Guys, sorry, I was blinking there. I cut the grass. Scared the shit out of me.
If we're going to see this top line, I haven't seen a pass completed on the top. I've seen it kind of get some speed if a few trucks kind of pile in, but it seems pretty bottom dominated right now. Kind of like alluding to what you had said earlier, William, about how it's like lower horsepower package makes everything that's not a short track kind of a super speedway.
Yeah. Ledeker and Norgard got pretty close there. Leighton's looking for second.
He did. The 51 truck looked like he almost came down a little bit on corner exit, and Leighton wasn't quite expecting it. Kind of had to bail more towards the middle low portion of the track. See, he's now kind of keeping a wide berth on the 51. It's really hard to see that vehicle next to you when you're doing the oval racing stuff, especially if you're on a single monitor. I don't think a Leighton has that issue, but it's tough to gauge where they're at for sure. So pretty tricky. The 15 truck making some interesting moves, trying to make himself too wide.
That's that super speedway racing, trying to block 2 lanes at once.
Oh man,
Matthew and Kerry right behind him.
Yeah, but he's very tight, right up in front of the 25.
Oh, but he's gonna get a run.
Oh yeah, Leighton trying to get that 51 truck under his belt, trying to go after his teammate Corey. We are all over the place up here at the front of the track. Oh, the 51 a little bit loose.
Gonna save it. Leighton Norgard's gonna take second place.
Luke
Mahomes gonna maybe look for third on the side of Ledeker.
Gonna squeeze that 15 truck right down to the bottom now, but he's got to be careful. I've seen him get loose a couple times. He might have his tires a little peed off right now, so Got to be careful as he gets his nose underneath the 12 now, trying to grab second right back away from a Leighton. What a run that he got there. And the 51 going to try to mount a charge to the outside. I don't quite think he's got the momentum in this corner. But Leighton's starting to go the other way now. Corey Abbott leads us on lap 21.
Leighton Norgard still trying to fight on the outside of Luke Mahone. That might not be helping his tyres all too much. Working against that banking more and more. Trying to stay ahead of the 15. He might have to surrender for the sake of conserving his rubber. Corey Abbott is plain sailing. No too wide action for Corey. His tyres are probably loving life, managing to stay in the lead without too much effort.
Yep, there's your
but Leighton Norgard might get to the outside of him.
Yeah, I think Luke had a run, and Corey said, no, I'd rather Leighton had a run. Thank you very much. Worked out in his favor, though, because they both fell back. Oh, the 94.
Oh,
he's a little bit in the grass. Oh.
Saves it. Hardcastle gets past.
So take a look at what happened there. Yeah, he got a little bit loose coming out of the corner. Gosh darn good save.
What a save.
Very good job by the 94 truck. Back up front positions are pretty similar to what we had seen. Kerry Brooks trying to hold on to the tail end of this now 6-car breakaway at the front. Luke trying to work underneath Leighton. Will he get him clear here? God, it's awfully close into the tri-oval. Still, I think he does. Just barely have him cleared. He does. Right in front of Leighton, the 51. Frederick looking high again. Luke getting a little bit loose there. Does Leighton take it to the bottom? No. Not there.
He certainly might look. He's going to send it in. Frederick also looking. That could have been scary.
I don't think they heard me when I said we're only on lap 14, guys.
Oh, these guys don't care. They'll race every lap like it's the last lap.
Oh, it's so fun to watch, man. Great racing by all of these guys. Nobody giving an inch. And that is perfectly okay for the moment. See what happens here after a few more laps. But so far, so good. So I'm not sure if you've done any practice racing, William. I know you're our star of the show behind the wheel and up here in the booth now. But do you happen to know what kind of a fuel window we're looking at for this track tonight?
I honestly have no idea.
Okay,
I don't even own Texas.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's the one overall I don't own.
Good thing, good share. Yeah, I had to buy it tonight, and I was reminded that I'm not very good at trying to enter my credit card information correctly, because I goofed it up like 3 or 4 times. Gary Brooks trying to get around the 51 back there. We got some shakeups at the front and the back. Luke has cleared Leighton now, and he is trying to get around Corey. Does he get to the inside? Yes. I have to imagine,
the first lead change since the first lap.
Yeah, I have to imagine, though, and I know... All right. Corey and Leighton aren't stupid, right? They both seem...
They're not. They're very fast.
They both seem like they know exactly what they're doing in terms of tire management. I have a feeling that they both think Luke is probably using his stuff up a little bit too quickly, and they're just comfortable letting him push and make more simple moves. Corey's kind of just letting things happen. If Luke shoots to the bottom, he doesn't jump to react to him or anything like that. He's just kind of flowing with him. He's back fighting on the bottom now, but doesn't mean that he's going to wear his stuff out immediately. I think he would like to be in that fresh air for sure, but right now he's just content to, I think, give the battle to the inside of the 15, and Leighton very excited to get that momentum going on the inside of the 12 truck, jumping at any opportunity, I think, to get behind the 21 on the bottom on the straights. Maybe a little bit of contact there. Looked like they got awfully close, William.
Yeah, we saw Luke Mahone for a little bit of a block on Corey as Corey got a little bit of a run out of turn 2 a couple laps ago. Corey's holding it fairly well. Luke Mahone might have just grilled his tyres a little bit. He's got the momentum, the higher minimum speed on the high side, but Corey Abbott just covering that much less distance on the bottom, helping him stay alongside the 15.
Yeah, and the 15's really got to work for it. Corey still, I mean, to me, he looks calm, William. He looks very, in control of that 21 truck as he does clear the 15 there. Will he shut the door to the top? He will. A little bit of a block there, maybe. Or maybe there was
a little bit of a draft break there, trying
not
to give Luke Mahone too much slipstream, protecting the inside That is the line that will benefit your tires the most.
Yep, yeah, defend the bottom, let the guy try to wear his tires out going around you on the outside, right? And that's got to be the key here.
Yeah. The overall refresh has changed that dynamic a little bit, but for the most part, the bottom line is how you save tires. When you're on the high line, you're just working against that banking, just that fraction more. Those temps climb on the right side tires, and you might encounter some understeer.
So
Makes
far,
it that much harder to fight on the top.
oh yeah, well, so far these guys are still having their epic battle. I'd hate to spend the whole time watching them. I'd like to maybe check back to P7 here. This is Andrew
Oh, I think they
Hardcastle.
may have got in the wall a little bit
Yeah,
there,
Amir's got
maybe?
the wall a little bit. Him and Alex right there. Brian Beeman as well in this battle for, like I said, 7th at the time. Sean Ryan is just out of screen right behind Brian in this setup as well. So Sean and Stevie B back there. 11th and 12th place. Oh, Hardcastle gets a little loose there.
He saves it.
He will save it.
That's
that
that dirt racer in him.
Yeah, that looks a lot better than his practice attempts. Where usually he ended up wrapped up on the inside wall. So we're cheering for you, Andrew. Great save, buddy. That was good stuff. These guys will.
Lost a few positions, but at least this car's okay.
Yeah, that's going to benefit you in the long run. Those positions don't matter when your truck's on a trailer at the end of the day. So Sean Ryan getting momentum there. 6 trying to pass him up. Brian Beeman underneath Amir right now. 41 versus 42. Which one ate the other one? Because 7, 8, 9, something, something. I'm not sure. something. Keep freaking out because I look over on my other screen and I've got my stream up, but it's paused and we had a yellow flag and I keep seeing yellow and I'm like, what happened? Professional. Let's take a look back at the front here. A truck you won't see at the front is Luke Mahone. I think those tires are starting to get to him.
He's worn his tires.
Oh yeah, I think so. I'm telling you guys, Corey knows what he's doing up there. That 21 truck is still a rocket ship. After all that fighting back and forth, he knew exactly what he needed to do.
He is flying now.
Oh man, he is putting the hurt on this field. 21 truck doing a great job. He qualified 2nd, so Kerry might have been the hot shot in the hot laps, but sitting in 5th right now, not looking like he's got quite that 21 speed.
I think that lightning launch that Corey got at the beginning made his life so much easier because he didn't have to work to get past Kerry. He could clear him before the first corner.
Yep.
And he could just save those tires.
Yep. Nope. That was a great play. I think Kerry's still a little shaky on the rules for the starts because the last time he was on the pole, he started a little bit too soon. That time, I think he definitely waited a bit too long. Corey ready to just jump it off the start. Rocketing into the front. It's weird, right? Because you kind of have to wait for the pace car to get into the pits, but normally leader is supposed to take the flag, but I think Corey passing him on the outside and then subsequently, I'm still kind of going at the same time, but Corey had a better commitment on the throttle. Makes that work out. How it does, we'll see some teammates back here. The 40, I'm sorry, there's no 4 in that whole thing, Ben. The 25 and the 51 having to battle out now. Working for the final podium position right in front of Kerry Brooks is 77 F-150. I have to say it because it's the only one in the field besides Wayne back in 14th. These two are going to go at it just much like they do in real life. They shared some pictures in Discord there of some, I think those were late model stocks that those guys were running up there in Canada land. So really cool. Ovals aren't super prevalent over there in England there, William, but sure seem to have your fair share of understanding how they work and fun on them.
Yeah. We only have one oval, and it's no longer a racetrack. It's a car park. And it was called Rockingham, funnily enough. It was in Northamptonshire.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
So that's one thing we share.
Yeah, I hope the 15 is going to make his first pit stop here. I hope the popularity of NASCAR, being on the rise a little bit and them doing things like getting that car in the 24-hour Le Mans, trying to cater to some of the, road guys and stuff like that. I hope that does genuinely increase the popularity worldwide because it's such a fun sport. And there's a lot of, my thing is the role model aspect, right? There's a lot of great role models. All the drivers are really good guys and girls, and just it's a great environment, I think, for our future generations to look up to. Oh boy,
Oh,
that is the 9 of Sean
another
Ryan.
yellow. That is not ideal for Luke Mahoney, who just pitted.
Yep, he's gonna want that one back. Here's your 2x from Sean Ryan, getting a little loose, and oh man, that's some hard.
Pace car's gonna be
Oh,
off a few guys.
that's a big impact. He didn't use that fast repair before. He might want
Scratch
to
that,
use it
hit
now.
falling aft. It's gonna be in 3 and 4.
That is likely to be some engine, maybe some wheel damage for the 9 truck.
Oh, that's not what we wanted to see at all. Very, very rough impact for the 9. No,
Pace car in turn 3.
no issue with.
Been a rough night for the points leader.
Oh yeah, no issue with his. You're not getting meatball flagged by any means, but yeah, that's not ideal at all. So hopefully he can that sorted out there. Kind of want to take one more check here. Let's jump in his cockpit view here if we have it. You can kind of see for the wheel work that Sean tried to put in. Just a little bit of an overcorrection
Yeah.
will go a long way in a vehicle.
He
like
just
this
put out
one.
the throttle, trying to stop those rear wheels spinning too much, but I think the back end was just too far gone. It's just a little overcorrection, sends him flying into the outside wall.
Sure, for sure.
Very
Well,
unfortunate.
the 15 might luck out here a little bit. He's not going to be super thrilled being all the way at the back, I don't think, but he is the only one that did not pit here, so he will get his wave around once the field cycles out of the pits, and he will get back on the lead lap. So we still have all 14 vehicles on the lead lap once that happens. The guys continue to battle. We're currently 42 laps now. The leaders are on lap 42, or I'm sorry, 43. Trying to get all stays up. There's little subtle things to look at too. I'm no professional race controller by any means, but just kind of try to look at everything like you would if you were another driver in the field. What are things that you would like or not like? Things that, you know, if you were just another member of the field, what it would seem. I try to lean a little bit more towards the cautious side on a lot of these calls, simply because mistakes happen, inch is an inch. But somebody is repeatedly making mistakes, then they're going to start having to start the race from the rear of the field. These mistakes continue to pile up. So, but getting Luke out of the way here, which we should in another lap or so. Corey Abbott still in P1 as it stands. He was in and out of the pits with no issues there for the 21 machine. Well-timed caution for good portion of the field, I would say. I would say Sean might have done it on purpose and before absolutely smashed the front of his truck off on the outside wall. So it was definitely not intentional and very unfortunate. Take a look actually to see if the 9 truck is still damaged in the front. I don't think so. I see the rear damage too. I think you're right.
I think that's a fast repair.
I completely agree. I think the 9 truck used his fast repair there. You have to, right? I mean, if you can't even maintain pace, that's going to be bad. What you got for me, Luke? About ready to chat or something? Like queued up. Some of these guys, they like double tap. They push it. Like, okay, that works. And then they'll say something the second time.
I'll be interested to see how and if Luke Mahone's approach to the rest of the race changes now, because I think the way he blitzed forward through the field, he was expecting another one of those short green runs where, you know, hoping to restart, maybe, you know, leading the race and then having that track position and control the restart. But when it ended up going longer than he might have expected, he ended up grilling that right front tire and he started dropping like a rock. And I think he was at 6th at one point, just getting freight trained on the outside.
Yeah, he was going back
so
fast.
Now that he's at the back, I wonder if he's going to be a bit more methodical with how he works his way through. There's still going to be about 75 laps to go when we get the green. So I wonder if Luke's just going to take his time a little more.
No, that's a great point. William, I think you definitely have to consider, what is it, the consequences of your actions, literally. But just, running it hard, and we called it out at the beginning, the average person would be like, oh man, look how fast he's going. That's so exciting. And you and I are kind of like, oh, his tires, man, I don't know. Like, so it'll be interesting to see how he recovers. But he is at the back of the field now. Everybody's 2x2 up to the front. Corey Abbott going to try to take this one back to green flag. Leighton Norgar right there on the outside, his teammate in P2. Right behind them, some LAS teammates, 25 and the 51. Mathieu Tremblay and Frederic Ladouceur. And then Kerry Brooks rounding out the top 5 right there. Brian Beeman sneaking his way forward there too in 7th. Trying to get his stuff sorted out, so good for him. He can continue to move that truck forward after that early contact with a wild projectile 9 vehicle. Great start again.
Yeah.
Corey Abbott is owning these restarts. If he wins tonight, I'm telling you, that's a great reason why. What a launch from the 21 truck. Absolutely flies off.
Right there with Leighton as well. He's looking for 2nd. I think he might get off for turn 2.
He might just.
Yep, he's going to clear a Leighton. Ladouceur's looking.
He tucks in. The Leighton fights.
To the inside of Brooks there, I think.
I will never get sick of these zigzags these guys do, trying to figure out how they're going to enter the corner right before the straightaway ends. It's absolutely awesome to look at. What a great battle these guys are having. Leighton trying to figure out if he wants to be offensive to the 25 or defensive to the 51 right now, as he is an LAS sandwich in the top 3 still. Looking to try to get back what he had just lost on the restart. Right behind them, Alex Tupper with
Thanks for the room.
Kerry Brooks on the inside there. These guys fighting for what would be 6th place that is currently Kerry's. See Sean Ryan right there too. I think that's the closest distance he's been to the leader in a little while, so that's got to feel pretty good. But definitely some hot rods that he's got to get around if he wants to get back up in fighting spirit. Looking pretty awesome.
Top 4 have all single filed out now. Norgar's just trying to take a bit of a shallower line, maybe trying to protect that right front tyre a little bit. Tremblay's right on the back of Corey though.
There.
Or he's going to try and sneak to the inside.
I almost thought the 25 saw some grass there, man. That 25 is all over the back bumper, but now he's high.
Corey did not want to give him that line.
No, he did not. Corey's high. Does have it
Tremblay
clear.
gets a little bit squirrely. Norgar's
man.
there now.
The teammates have
Corey's
found
going to
each
give
other.
him slipstream.
Yep, the teammates have found each other in the draft. This is freaking awesome. The 21 and the 12 on the bottom, the 25 and the 51 up top. Yep, Corey protecting that bottom. Like you said, giving the 12 slipstream, trying to get a Leighton to pull up next to the 25. He likes to widen his mirror, and can you blame him?
The 3 behind him are just wearing their tyres out, fighting for those positions.
Yep.
It's Corey, but I think got a little bit loose there on the bottom, but no harm, no foul. He's still all good.
Yep. Still
Then
working.
giving Leighton just that little bit of slipstream.
Matthew said, no, I want some of that now, and he drops right behind Corey now. Leighton still not quite clear of the 51, excuse me. Well, maybe a little bit of contact behind there. The 94 goes very wide. Kerry Brooks maybe making a little bit of contact, maybe just loose. Back up at the front, though, you can't blink on these guys. Leighton rockets to the inside of the 25. They are dead even going into turn 3. See if Leighton can get the exit he wants. Matthew is very strong on the outside. I think that is the strongest I've seen a truck hold the line on the top. Except for maybe when Corey was schooling Luke on how tire wear works earlier in the race. Awesome. Oh, the 51 gets a little loose there.
Ladouceur very loose.
Oh, man, that was almost danger vector. Almost looks like Sean Ryan is pushing Kerry Brooks down the back straightaway, trying to wheel that 77 truck. Man, that 51, Frederick fell back, and they're going to cannibalize him back here for 4th. These guys need to go now. You think that they would be spreading out, but they're not. Hardcastle popped up yellow there for a second. You good, buddy? Okay. iRacing said yellow flag on him for a second. No caution, though. So we are all good. I think he got a 1X. He might have traversed through the fields of Eden, through the tri-oval there, and tried to cut some grass for the lawn managers there, so good on him. And Leighton and Matthew in the 25 here are just duking it out. These two are just determined to not sort out the second position. Corey Abbott absolutely loving this. The 21 truck watching everyone behind him grab a dance partner. The 94 gets a little loose in front of the 51. Trying not to shut the door in his teammate's face. Almost does twice.
Sorry. All good, didn't feel it.
Luke working his way up now past Hardcastle, and I know for my sources, aka them talking to each other. I'm running an open mic here because it's more fun to hear their communications, I think, as long as everyone behaves. And if you're not behaving, then you won't race with us. It's that easy.
Yeah.
But you can't do this in an open race for sure. It's real interesting, real fast. I tend to mute chat more often than I don't when I'm racing.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their Discords and whatnot, all the teams scheming and everything, except for Kerry. He always opens up just like a general open Discord chat and just like, hey, anybody want to join? So,
he's nice like that. We love Kerry.
So Luke, Amir, and Sean are all joined with him there in the channel, so that's freaking awesome. That is freaking awesome. Well, it's single file, but it's not calm, William. It's not calm at all.
They are giving it 110%. Leighton might be looking for the lead here in a minute on his teammate.
Leighton is coming on really, really strong. I'm not sure if Corey's maybe saving a little bit. Obviously, the draft is helping a little bit, but Corey's been able to keep a consistent line while the 12 and the 25 and everybody behind him have been switching lanes. Alex Tupair, the 94, up to 4th. This is the highest I think he's been all race. Egged on by the 51, his teammate there, Frederick, right behind him. So this is the LAS team showing up 3rd through 5th currently.
Looking at the outside of Norgard now.
He is.
He's there.
He is there. And I'm telling you, this is the battle. This is the gift that keeps on giving. These guys are just going at it. So entertaining. It's aggressive, but everybody's giving space. There's no chops. There's no contact. I don't really see any door banging between these two. Just good, hard racing, which is everything you would expect. So far as we approach the end of lap 58, would be 2 laps now away from halfway in our 120 lap capture the flag contest. These guys are making it look like an action-packed one again for sure. 14 truck field, but
Norgard clears. Trombley gets loose, manages to get under, maybe?
Oh, I think he did. I think the crossover might hurt Leighton there a little bit. He is. The 25 to the bottom.
There's tire screeches from both of them.
How strong is this 12 up top? This hasn't really been tested. Leighton's usually on the bottom. Can he fight the 25 off? The tri-oval's a decent place for the top line. See how it stands in turn 1. Holding the 25 very honest on the bottom. Leighton, or maybe a little very loose on corner exit. I thought I saw it wiggle, and then you see the tires start turning right, and you're like, yeah, that's sideways. Great
Definitely
job.
A big wiggle in the middle of turn 1
Oh,
there,
the 25 gets super tight there on the bottom. Is that enough? Leighton might clear him for that, but the 25 still stuck on the bottom. Is now the 94. Oh, man. William, it's happening again. I got too much to talk about.
They're pushing these trucks to the absolute limit.
Oh, Matthews.
Trombley again with a little wiggle.
He did. Sean Ryan now trying to get his way up here. He's looking to the inside of the 51 and maybe the 94. Yes. Trying to crack his way into that inside the top 5.
He is not giving up.
No. Oh, just barely slots in there. Breaking up the LAS team here. Their train is no more. The 9 truck has gotten in there. This is a great move from Sean Ryan. On the bottom, advantage to the 94, a little blink, but he's okay. We're going to keep an eye on Alex here in case Sean blinks again, so I've got a frame of reference and don't puke. So Sean to the inside there again, just another little blink there. You can tell some of the
loose up to 4th.
Yeah, some of the drivers.
Sean Ryan's flying.
He is. Some of the drivers, I think, are getting a little bit nervous around him. Man, he is blinking awfully bad. It's super unfortunate too because he's got such a strong truck tonight. I would hate for things to go bad because of internet. Hopefully that calms down a little bit here, but towards the front, we're really spread out. We're not going to be here if Sean Ryan has anything to say about it in a minute, but got a half a second lead about that Corey Abbott has over Leighton Norgard, and then another 4/10 or so that Leighton has on the 25 of Mathieu Tremblay. 63 laps in the books. And I want to talk about, so 42, I'm sorry, was our pit stop. So we probably got another 20 laps or so before we end up having to bring these hot rods back down pit road. I didn't notice a super big difference in the handling of the trucks, William. I didn't see the fall off make these things undrivable, maybe kind of like they were week 4 there before Bristol. I forget where we're at, but I just remember all the trucks just falling off a cliff. That extra set of tires is probably helping a little bit too, but seems like they're just more consistent over the run. Texas seems to be very mean to your tires, and all at the same time not so bad. We saw the likes of Luke fall off a cliff for a little bit there as his tire wear, but everybody else kind of keeping that consistency, as we did see Sean Ryan obviously make the pass on Mathieu and then immediately blink into the nether as soon as I click on him, so I'm going to stop doing that. But Sean, we love you. Just not your internet. So Corey Abbott has now 3/4 of a second lead over Leighton Norgard, and there is some chaos happening back here. I gotta check. I just saw 94 of Alex Tupere get clear of the 25, and now they all fight back.
Tremblay's falling off a little.
He is. He had his fight with a Leighton and then tried to defend Sean, and I think
was that carrying the wall?
It might have been. No incident point scored there for him, so if he did, it would have been a 0x, but a 0x can still mess up your truck, that's for sure. Brian Beam with a little bit of slide on the bottom. These guys are forming some sort of pincer maneuver with their trucks. It was like 2-1-2. Really cool. Stevie B in the middle there. He's doing a heck of a job. God, I love that blue and yellow. That 6 truck is so pretty.
We haven't talked much about Steve Berube tonight.
No.
He's doing pretty well. He's up in 6th, I believe that is.
He is, and if he gets this corner the way he wants to, he's looking for 5th. To the inside of his teammate in the 25. Yeah, Matthew's just fighting some really, really worn tires. I think you called it there on the nose, William, and Steve is going to try his best to maybe pressure him for that position. Oh, Kerry Brooks a little loose.
Big loose for Kerry. What a save.
Oh, man. There's like 2 or 3 saves all in the same corner. Crazy guy. What's he doing? He's going the wrong way. Got the 51. Frederick's far back there, too. I didn't realize Frederick could drop so far back. And then in 9th, it's funny. It's like all these guys that were fighting at the beginning of the restart are now the ones that you see falling off towards the back. Sean Ryan actually starting to apply some pressure to a Leighton as well. I'm kind of watching that on my map as I see these guys go 2 by 2. Kerry tried to get the outside to work on Frederick. Everybody single file in front of him for the moment. This is your battle for P8. It's currently held by Kerry. He will defend the 51. Put together a couple good corners here, and the 51 little sideways.
A little wiggle again.
Oh man, awesome stuff, and the draft and everything. Oh man, every one of these races is like, I really kind of do wish I was out there. This looks so fun, but if I was out there, I wouldn't be seeing all of this. So it's a double-edged sword for sure. But now these guys are putting on one heck of a show tonight. Having an absolute blast. I want to pop back to a couple of the guys that we haven't checked out too much tonight. There's Luke Mahone in 10th right now. He's currently running a pretty decent off pace there, about 5 to 6 tenths off the leader's pace. Hardcastle getting super sideways as soon as I look at him. Shea Mitchell to the outside. All of this happening out the windshield of Wayne Ruprack in the 71. Watching these guys ice skate in the 42. Had an issue there. I'm not sure why he kind of stopped. I kind of want to go back and see what had happened here.
Oh, he came out, caught a bit of the wall.
Yeah, this did not cause a caution. He's getting lapped now because of this, so bit of contact there.
That's unfortunate.
Coming back down.
Gonna bring it down pit lane.
Yeah, to get some of that 42 worked on there. I'm not exactly sure what had happened there, but It all went wrong for the 42 really fast.
Yeah. Didn't seem like a big impact. I think if he's bringing it down pit road, he probably just hit it in the right spot to maybe knock his wheel out of alignment.
Yeah, that
And he's going to
definitely
need that fast repair.
definitely could be. Sean Ryan all over the back bumper of Leighton still, and these guys having their battle. So many fights happen right now. Lots of single file for the moment, but single file doesn't seem to last super long in a race like this tonight, William. These guys are just, at any moment's notice, ready to just pull around and see if they can dive the bottom or rocket around the top.
Absolutely.
Looks like Amir has jumped out of his 42 machine for the night, and they are done. He's got that 42 headed back to the garage for the night.
Unfortunate on his debut.
Yeah, very unfortunate. He's having a great race up until that point. Falling back a little bit, but just trying to find his groove. Him and his buddy Luke had joined in late entries to this race. Had lots of practice at a Texas Motor Speedway, I think, earlier in the week that was a little hot. Maybe during the daytime segment, but it's definitely a different beast under the lights, as it should be. And check our current track temp here. We are looking at, yeah, still 71-degree track. So I'd say that's relatively cold. That's in freedom units, by the way, there, William. Relatively cool for a track temp being only 71 degrees Fahrenheit.
Just remember the F in Fahrenheit stands for fake.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. The F in Fahrenheit stands for friggin' terrible math calculations needed or something like that. I don't know. Everything else is divide by 10. Fahrenheit's like, have you taken the factor of the 3,762nd percentile to bring this denominator over to this thing over? And it's like, oh, God. I have in my head
Celsius is way better.
the conversion from pounds to kilograms. You take the kilograms and you divide them by 0.453592. And I hate that I know that, but I do it at work every day because our systems is SAP based out of Germany. And we're obviously not in Germany. So, but the 51 and, oh, the 22 got a black flag. Oh, no, Hardcastle. What happened there, buddy? Oh, my.
He might have looped it. That's a speeding penalty. Oh, big impact. That's a fast repair and a speeding penalty for his troubles, I would imagine.
That is, yeah, that's a meatball for sure.
His home race is not going well at all.
No, it is not. We saw him having a lot of issues in practice. That, unfortunately, was much more of like what I saw in practice with him bouncing off the wall there. So tough break for Hardcast. So hopefully he can get that 22 machine patched up. I don't know if he had used the fast repair yet in this race, so he might be able to get through there. Is the speeding penalty, is that a drive-through or is that like a hold-in box kind of thing?
I believe, if I remember rightly, it's stop and go for about 30 seconds. So that could put him multiple laps down.
Understood.
Very unfortunate for Andrew there.
Yeah, well, the meatball flag is cleared, so now he's only got the black flag. My updates here. Sean Ryan has successfully cleared Leighton, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that, but oh god, I'm watching Sean again. Jump on board
Sean has
here.
come back from a lot of adversity earlier on in the race.
Yeah, he's got this figured out. I would really like to see a little showdown between the 21 and the 9. I think it would be awesome if they were both on tires and Sean's internet played well. I think that would be super cool. Leighton rocketing. I still think Leighton's got the coolest color. Like if all of the trucks were like a fruit roll-up, right? A Leighton's truck would taste the best. I'm just saying. Like, it just would. You know what I mean?
I think so.
Yeah.
I feel like there's an explosion of flavor on that truck.
There is. There is, man. I think his whole setup kind of rocks those colors, and I'm all about it personally. I think it's one of the better looking trucks.
Oh yeah,
for sure. That Stevie B's number 6 is right up there for me too. Hope he's in the pits now. Different camera angle. There is the 6. That looks good too. I like that. I'm a sucker for blue trucks, so blue vehicles, I should say. Hello, Subaru enthusiast here. Hi. World Rally Blue Pearl is, you know, best color for me, at least. I love it.
It is a nice color.
It is, man. It looks great covered in snow. Not so much covered in road salt. I don't like that, but the snow is cool.
I agree.
Did a treacherous ride home last night and heavy winds and power outages and whatnot, and I was on some slush, but that's all good.
Yeah, American weather's kind of wacky. We're just boring over here. Oh, it's raining.
Yeah. It's raining. Oh, it's snowing. Oh, it froze. Oh God, that's ice. Oh God, I can't see. Where's the ice? That's pretty great. It's pretty great stuff. Like some of these trucks now filtering back in. Luke Mahone, Stevie B, Wayne Ruprack, Kerry Brooks now in pits as well.
I think it's pit stop time. We're letting Norgard's coming in.
Yep, does he get
undercut maybe?
I'm telling you, he's got some skills doing that. He really does.
There's one thing he can do. It's a strategy. He can pull something out of his back pocket.
That is definitely something. So we'll keep an eye on the 12. I'm going to take us back to the front, not looking at Sean because I know better. Just know that Sean is 1.82 seconds.
He's so fast.
He is. 0.82 seconds behind 21 here. Looks like Seamus Mitchell. Sorry, is coming down pit road. Sean Ryan, whoa, and that 9 truck up.
Ooh.
No penalty. He is safe. If I was in baseball, my hands would be going side to side. Man, he took a chunk out of that distance with that pit entry. Look how close he is. What a pit entry for the 9. They talk about football being a game of inches. Man, let me tell you something. Holy cow. So Mathieu Tremblay regains the lead. If he had it before, I'm not sure if he did. He's taken the lead, word it that way, off of pit strategy he is currently on, trying to run the 25 truck, maybe out of fuel a little bit more, try to use up space, maybe trying to grab some free points, leading a lap here, trying to fight the 9 truck of Sean Ryan for the lead in the points currently. If you're looking at them with the drop weeks enabled, is dead even between the two of them. Brian Beeman as well. Now he's in the pits as well, so everybody's come down pit road. It looks like Frederick has pit as well. He's trying to get himself back up to speed after he hit on lap 77. Hit a bit earlier than everybody else. It was a pretty big undercut. And now you see this is Corey Abbott and Leighton right behind him here, jumping backwards. Right there is Frederick, the 51. He's got, I think, almost 10 lap older tires, so that's going to sort itself out pretty quickly, I've learned. Leighton came back from 8 seconds a couple weeks ago with 20 lap fresher tires and made everyone look like they were in a smaller or a slower class. It was unbelievable. The 12 truck just flying around everything like it was standing still. Interested to see why Sean Ryan had fallen back so far. I thought he had a really good pit entry there, but it seemed like he's now a ways back off of Leighton. A second and a half off of the Leighton. It was a half a second off of Corey. Something off of Frederick. Something off of Matthew, who has yet to pit. Did just grab himself last lap, though, a 1X. I'll take that really quick and see. Just cut in too sharp. Yeah, just a little brass touch there.
Yeah.
No issues with the 25 now as he sits in a great spot. I'm going to say no to pit road again, continuing to run on these tires. Now well over 40 laps old. Continues to maintain his lead for the moment. Pretty tight battle here between Kerry, Stevie Rube, 6. 94 of Alex Dupere right behind him. Just for, technically Kerry's in 6, but I think when Matthew does pit, this will be for the top 5. As it stands, I'm going to flip this to exciting just for the moment, William, and I will be right back, buddy.
Sounds good. See Matthew Tremblay now relinquishing the position from Corey Abbott. And the Leighton Norgard's going to look inside as well. Obviously, those two on fresh tyres. Matthew Tremblay maybe looking for some kind of overcut strategy, seeing if he can eke that 25 truck out to the point where the 12, the 21, the 9 have worn their tyres out, and then 25 can sort of go on a resurgence towards the end of the race with a fresh set of boots. seeing if he can do something akin to what Leighton Norgard did at Charlotte, where he came back from, like Ben said, about 8 seconds. I see Matthew Tremblay calling out that he is pitting, having just lost the lead. Sliders holds up Norgard just a little bit there. Corey Abbott's back in the lead as he has been for so long tonight. But it's they're holding station fairly well, not dropping like a rock. However, Norgard is probably looking to make a quick dispatch of the 51 truck as he looks to the inside now to turn 3. That is not going to make life exceptionally easy for the Winter League champion, but Norgard will clear off of turn 4. It's now an Abbott Motorsports 1-2 at the front of the field with just 28 laps to go. If you're a fan of the Elite Racing League, you might have seen the ARCA Series race on Tuesday night where Corey Abbott and Leighton Norgard got Abbott Motorsports' first ever 1-2 in Elite. And they now run 1 and 2 24 hours later in the Six Sigma Sim Racing Oval League.
Super cool.
Yeah.
I did not realize they went 1-2. Who was the one?
Corey. So
Ooh.
they're running exactly as they were at Phoenix 24 hours ago.
Do you think Leighton's thinking about that right now, looking at his back bumper again?
Yeah, probably. It's probably was replaying in his mind. He lost it
Like that
on the last corner.
That son of a gun.
Yeah.
Where was the ARCA race?
Legacy Phoenix.
Oh.
The superior version of Phoenix.
That's the downshift favorite right there.
The downshift, exactly.
Do my
Everyone's
Legacy Phoenix and my USA International when I'm happy.
Exactly.
Oh, man. I've just had some great races there. Oh, Shea is... Got a 1X there.
I'm good.
Take a look. It's like he's reading my mind. Let's take a look. Oh, some wall, some grass.
Tap the wall.
Nice save.
He's all good.
Absolutely.
Lives to fight another day as they're fighting for the lead.
Here it is.
Norgard wants the lead.
Approaching
Off of Corey Abbott.
Approaching Wayne in the 71 here. This could be interesting. Where does Wayne go? It looks like he can stay high.
Wayne's going to stick to the outside. I think both the Abbott guys are going to funnel under the 71. Corey's going to protect the inside, though. He doesn't want to Leighton looking under him.
Yeah, well done, Wayne. Okay, stay out of the way there, buddy. That was great move, great sportsmanship. There's that Sean Ryan machine. You saw it. If I move this stupid thing out of the way, you'd be able to see it next time it pans back there. It's bright. It's yellow. Sponsored by a company that does oil things. And it is fast, yes. It is absolutely fast. Man, give me an angle that it works now, will you? Gosh darn it. TV2 never fails me except for when I call. There it is. You saw it for a
there
second.
He is.
As soon as I put the banner back up, that's how that works. All right, fine. Listen. Fine then, all right?
iRacing just doesn't like you tonight.
That's
okay. It never does.
That's okay. I'm still paying for the server, so it is mine after all.
That is true.
Nothing they can do to stop me. I can just make my own mistakes in setting it up, and then everyone has to suffer for it. Oh, Luke Mahone and Matthew Lucas sideways on the racetrack.
Oh,
here.
Luke Mahone's right in the middle of the track.
There we go.
He's going to get the 15 going. That's a yellow.
Yeah, I wanted to get that one out there.
15 was right in the middle of the track. I think Corey and Elaine were going to come round. Don't want a massive accident with the leader.
Yeah. That would have been something. 94. Talking about something there. What's going on here, Alex? Okay. Okay. Quite sure what that was, but let's take a look at Luke. There was a 25.
Hey,
Brian Beeman on his outside.
Oh man.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Luke Mahone's got a
Super
little
able
bit
to-
loose. Collected Beeman. Collected Tremblay.
Yep. Yep. Gonna end up tail end of the field there anyways, I think, so that's okay. I think I can apply. I mean, it's just a little bit of a spin there, nothing. I don't actually know if he would have spun out if not for the contact, but not either way. I'm gonna let these guys sort out their pit stops too. See if anybody comes
Corey
down
Abbott
pit
does
road.
come down.
Oh yeah.
Everybody is. Oh, there's one staying out.
I think that's Wayne Ruprack. I think he's doing that to get a lap back. Him and Shea are both lap 97, so they're gonna.
So everyone is down pit road. Question is, do some people take 2 tires, or does everyone take the 4-tire strategy?
Oh, we'll keep an eye on it. You know, this is where I need like a soundboard of like a background of like, you know, air wrenches going and stuff like that. That'd be so cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
Well, Wayne, did you get lucky dog maybe?
Corey's
I
still
go around the
first off
pace
of
car
pit
'cause
road.
I'm a lap down, but I'm not the front of the pack.
Okay, let's say.
I think
Mitch,
it's about a wave around.
I think Wayne was the lucky dog there. You'll get waved around when the pace car goes 1 to green.
I go.
Yeah, and that's actually Brian Beeman right in front of him. So Brian, currently your leader, actually in the 41 machine.
Oh yeah.
Gonna have slightly.
Brian Beeman stays out. It's a big
tires.
move.
Is.
It's definitely bold. He does have the advantage of controlling the restart, but I don't know how long that advantage is going to last.
I don't either, but this does put Corey Abbott up top for the first time on a restart. Be interesting to see if he.
That might open the door for Norgard as well.
Oh, and now.
Oh, so now Brian Beeman comes down.
Okay, he just wanted to steal a point for leading, I think. That's not a bad call if you were kind of already towards the back. 14 truck field makes that not as painful, I would say. Everybody else coming to grab stuff. Now, this is the bad thing about Shea in the strategy, and this is the reason why you do it. He's staying out because he wants to get his lap back, but is not able to come down pit road like everybody else and get fresh tires, so he will be back in the lead lap, but having pit last on lap 83, whereas everyone else currently grabbing their new stuff now on laps 99 and 100. So going to be towards the end of his tire life, I think at the end of the race here, but with about 20 laps to go, I think he'll be okay. 40 laps on the tires isn't the end of the world. A lot of drivers doing that tonight, so
absolutely,
especially under some caution laps here. Hopefully cautions don't breed cautions here, though, and we can get back to our spread out state. I probably actually should do an announcement as to why there was a caution. I'll do that. All right, drivers, I wanted to wait for you guys to sort through the pits before I started talking over everything. So caution was caused by an incident with the 15, the 41, and the 25. The 15 gets a little loose, minor contact with the 41 and the 25, and then the 15 ends up parked sideways across the track, kind of on the exit of turn 2, and at the rate that leaders were approaching, I deemed it probably a good idea to call a caution so we didn't have some sort of major impact there before he got going. But no penalties will be assessed for any of the incident on track there. Thanks, guys. So.
Yeah, that's my bad for parking it on track. I thought I was trying to downshift, but my wheel was flipped over, so I thought I was actually upshifting.
Oh, you're good, buddy. Stuff happens. That was just safety of the race there and not causing a big collision. I know you didn't do it on purpose. All good. They would do in real life, too. They don't want that big hit, you know, if a car stalls in the middle of the track. And sometimes those guys do it on purpose. My local dirt tracks, if somebody gets spun, they'll sit there on purpose and not go. And then the caution comes out, and then they magically can move. And they go join the pack. So... because I don't want to get left out. So I'm not encouraging any of these guys to do that. And if you're listening, you watch yourself. But, you know, it happens. So, Shea able to sneak his way back onto the lead lap here. Andrew Hardcastle still sitting in the pits there from his incident there back on lap 77. Completed 76. So Corey Abbott will bring us to the green flag. We're going to have just about 19 laps to go. I think 18. 18 is a good number.
18.
Sean Ryan finding himself right there in third, too. Man, he's in the catbird seat. I might get what I want after all. We'll see how good of a launch Leighton gets. Corey waits to the end of the box there.
Brilliant launch for Sean Ryan. He's immediately up into second.
He is. He's clear of Leighton already.
Let us get to the inside of Leighton Norgard. Leighton Norgard, not with a great start at all. He might drop down to 4th by the end of turn 2.
Yeah, Gary trying to make
Sean
it
might be getting to the outside of Corey. Last to first challenge has come true. Corey with a
man.
big block on the inside. They're 3 wide for the lead.
Yep, Sean still a little bit of blink there on the outside, but hopefully that won't factor too much. He is there on the outside of Leighton, now has some drafting help there. The 51 all over the back bumper of Corey Abbott, and the 21.
Corey Abbott's retaining the lead, but Sean Ryan is not going to give it up easily.
No, oh man, the 51 is loose and tight all at the same time there. Rocking back and forth, almost onto the apron there
Bit
again.
of a wiggle.
Yeah, he's trying to get to the inside of Corey, but gosh, I can't imagine what it would look like if these guys tried to send it in 3 wide, especially with 2 guys on the bottom getting super tight and rocking up the track. That would not be a good look, but I think the 51 applying all this pressure to Corey is actually giving Sean Ryan an advantage to the outside. The 9 truck having the most luck we've seen all night to the outside. He actually pokes ahead. For the moment, I think with the momentum out the exit of this corner, he might just have the advantage. Maybe not, though. Corey really strong on the inside just as well. Frantic, intense racing. A little contact between the 77 and the 94. This really is starting to look like a drafting track, William. You couldn't be more right with your comments earlier. It's unbelievable. We're 2x2 like it's street stocks at Charlotte. Everyone vying for the bottom position, trying to stay in the draft, trying desperately to make different moves work. The 51 really trying to shut the door on the Leighton. The Leighton says, okay, I'll go right back to the bottom. A little switcheroo of the 12 and the 51. Absolutely awesome.
2x2.
Oh, man.
As you can said, the lone LAS car surrounded by Abbott Motorsports cars, in front and to the side of him.
Yeah, well, watch behind him here. Kerry Brooks kind of getting shuffled out. They're 3 wide.
They're 3
Kerry
wide for 5th.
Oh, man. Stevie B trying to get his way up there.
Shoving Sean Ryan towards the lead.
Yeah, there was some contact there, eh? That's awesome.
Norgard got the apron a little bit. He's going to wiggle. He's going to save
Oh,
it.
man, you don't just get away with that and not hit somebody at Leighton with an amazing save. Oh, he got so tight and then loose on the bottom. Loose and then tight and then tight and then loose and all the wrong things. Trying to will that 12 truck ahead. Corey Abbott still with the advantage on the top. Sean Ryan all alone. Corey will try so desperately to close the door. He can't quite do it. Sean Ryan with another blink there. He's trying. He does manage to wiggle in. Man, that was the best parallel park job I think I've ever seen. The 9 truck just barely fits his way in between the 51 and the 21, and now back to the outside.
Of Corey.
The pressure he is applying to Corey Abbott, 21 machine. He is trying so hard to get that outside line to work in the spin.
Oh,
Oh!
around. Big impact into the wall.
I think that's where the
What
blink.
in the hell happened there?
I think the blink got us on that one. I think it finally did.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That was a bizarre accident.
that is so unfortunate.
And the championship gets turned on its head. Oh, that's awful netcode, I think.
Yeah. Shot. Whoa.
Yeah. That's so unfortunate.
Just trying to.
This goes on the back switch, guys.
It's him trying to. Oh man.
Whoa. Yeah, he's done for the night.
He did, yep.
That 9 truck is crunched.
Ugh, so unfortunate.
What was a potential win for him is now a big point stay for his championship rival Matthew Tremblay.
Ugh, I'm gutted. I don't understand what is wrong with the connection there or why that's happening. It's the same thing with DMZ Dominic there in the dirt races, and his car just breaks randomly. That's super, super unfortunate. My driver's caution was caused by some form of netcode based self spin from the 9. From what I could gather, there was absolutely 0 contact between him and anybody else. Unfortunately, just ends up back into the fence there. So, Frederick, I know you had asked, buddy, there was no contact or anything that I could see. He was a few feet away from everybody there. So he's been blinking all night, and unfortunately, I think that just bit him, and that's a bummer because you guys were having a great race up there. But that's how it goes. So, obviously, no penalties assessed, guys. Good luck. We got 10 laps left in our Capture the Flag showdown here, guys. Good luck. I'm just gutted. Can't watch something like that and then just feel good about it. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah. Sean was doing so well. He could have won that race. He
Yeah.
went from last to first. That could have been a huge point stay for him.
Yeah, that 9 truck was absolutely flying. He had more speed on the outside, I think, than anybody had. I mean, when he had Leighton behind him, he was really strong. But even when he was all alone there, I mean, Corey couldn't clear him to save his life. So iRacing decided that he was no longer going to race with us tonight. That's just, I'm so bummed. Well,
yeah,
we
no
move
one's
on.
been able to challenge Corey like that all race pretty much.
Yeah, well, we move on either way. And that's why we have 3 more races after this week, and then we'll have another season after that, another season after that, as you get more and more chances. That's never the last race, so all good there. And Sean will shake that off for sure. Just, hate to be an inanimate object in his room otherwise.
Oh yeah.
Need like one of those punching bags to just kind of like tackle in the corner of your room or something.
Mm.
Stuff we play with is too
Let it all
expensive,
out.
William. You can't throw your controllers anymore and stuff, man. They're all too dang expensive.
Yeah.
Well, we've got not too many laps left. Trying to count, so we've completed 111, so we're on 112, so 113, so 7? Maybe restarting with 7 laps to go if there are 2 to go right now?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that is some math right there. Look at me go.
Proud of you, Ben.
Thanks, buddy. So tires are good. Tires are good, right? But tires aren't good enough to warrant anybody coming down at this point, right? I think we're a little too close for somebody to try that last to first challenge.
There doesn't seem to be enough gain,
No.
or enough difference in, new versus current hardware to warrant taking 2 or 4 tires.
Yeah, I know Matthew, the 25, he did actually pit, and so did Shea, to no surprise there because he was out of cycle. But Matthew's going to give it a shot. He did pit on lap 99, so he did pit 10 laps ago. So he is going to give that second to last to first challenge a start or a try here as he'll line up in 10th place. So 5th row on the outside, and he will try to make his way towards the front. So keep an eye on that 25 Red Bull machine as he will try to get his way back to the front in the very few laps we have left. 10 lap fresher tires in the rest of the field, but Corey Abbott might just have to do it one more time, looking for one more of those magical restarts that he's been able to produce all night to rocket himself back out front. See if he can try to put all of this chaos in his rearview mirror. We know a Leighton in the 12 is going to be gunning for the inside of the 51 as he can. See if Kerry Brooks can try to get some momentum going on the outside here. William, they're half a lap away, and I am so excited for this restart, buddy.
Oh yeah, this is going to be wild. Corey's going to want that win badly, especially after winning his first ARCA Series race in Elite just last night. He's going to want to find himself top of the all-times win list again after losing it to a Leighton just a few weeks ago.
Well, you can't count a Leighton. I don't think you can count anybody on the lead lap out at this point. I think we've got 11 possible winners right now, give or take any of the absolute chaos that could happen on the last laps. Once you cross the start-finish line to start the final lap of the race, no cautions or anything can end it. It is all in the hands of these 11 drivers as Corey Abbott approaches the start line. The 12 truck nuzzles right up to his rear bumper, and the 21 is off, and he is clear.
It's a decent restart for a Leighton.
Very strong from Corey Abbott, and a Leighton, like you said, to the inside of the 51. They will go too wide into turn 1. A Leighton rockets past the 51. A Leighton is clear. Now has the ability to
gunning for Corey. He's got a big run.
Oh man, to the outside.
We're going to see some draft breaking in a minute.
Oh my God, I don't think that's draft breaking. I think he's there. He is to the outside of the 12. Corey to the outside, or Leighton, sorry, to the outside there. Tried to go back inside, but the 51 had closed the gap. Now Leighton fully committed to the top.
Ladisha now looking for the lead. He's up to second.
6 laps to go. Nobody giving an inch. 51 to the inside. He is there, all alone on the bottom. He's going to get to Corey's
inside.
Oh, he's got a car.
Just saves it.
Oh, did he save it all? Fantastic.
They might be 3 wide. Ladisha to the inside of Corey Abbott.
And watch out for that 77. Kerry Brooks right there with a 51. Corey trying to get all the side draft off of 51 he can. Oh, they almost make some heavy
That's so
contact.
close.
Oh, man. I don't know
Corey
how
Abbott's
Corey...
trying to take all the air off that 51 car to try and make his life as difficult as possible.
Oh, Corey shoots the
Corey
gap
Abbott.
between... Oh, my God, he got the clear
Frederick
call. A
shuts
little
the door.
contact.
Kerry, can he save it?
He
does. They're
does.
3 wide. Look at Trombley is up to 4th. This high strategy might be working for him.
Oh, my goodness. If he gets any closer, he's going to be a serious threat. 4 laps to go.
4 laps to go. Trombley's there. Hedrick's cleared for the lead. Corey Abbott back down to 2nd.
I don't think Sean's watching this any happier than he was when he wrecked. I'll tell you that right now. That 25 truck is flying. 10 lap, newer tires than the rest of the field. He is now to the inside of Leighton in the 12. Is there anything left in the tank? Does the 25 have it in him? Can the 21 get the lead back? Will the
He's
51
clear
hold?
Leighton Norgard.
He will.
Trombley's up to 3rd.
Oh, Corey to the inside.
Corey
He
Abbott
does.
looks to the inside of the lap. He's there.
Inside of the
We might see 3
51.
wide in a minute.
Oh, man. I'm almost betting on it at this point. 25 trying to go to the bottom. Corey is going to block.
Big block. He has to block.
Yeah, I think if the 25 gets to the bottom, guys, I think that Red Bull truck is buying tickets for anywhere but here. He's out of here. Or you're going to have to keep him really honest on the bottom.
Oh yeah, that's to really protect that inside.
Yeah.
He takes back the lead across the line. 2 laps to go.
2X from Mitchell there. Oh, the 25 gets really loose on corner exit.
He's giving it everything.
Oh, Corey with a block
Big
to the
block
bottom.
again from Corey.
Oh, man. The 51 trying everything he can. A Leighton still Iron Man on the outside there, fighting for P3. The 51.
Corey Abbott not giving up that inside. They're going to get to the white flag.
Oh, my goodness.
1 lap to go.
How wide
Corey
can
Abbott holding on with everything he's got.
How wide can this 21 truck get, guys? This is unbelievable. Oh, the 25 gets loose on the bottom. Oh, there it goes. There goes the contact.
See, Ruby's wrecked.
The 51 on the
This
outside.
could be a photo finish.
Oh, these guys are so close. Does the 51 have the run on the outside? They're almost making contact. Corey
They're
Abbott on the
beating
bottom
back
to the
and
line.
over.
Oh, my God. I think
Corey, I think, just got it.
Oh, my God.
Corey Abbott gets it.
Oh, man. What a finish.
Holy Fred.
.001.
1,000th of a
Oh, my
second.
God.
Yeah, man, that was something, man.
Beautiful.
1/1000th of a second, buddy.
Oh my gosh. That ought to put a smile on Corey's face for sure. Oh my gosh, that is, wow. Oh man.
We'll flip that and send this to iRacing.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to put that one in the top 10, guys. That was awesome. Great racing, great finish. I'm speechless up here. I got nothing. Congrats, Corey. Good job, buddy. That's
God
What
fucking
a
damn it, dude.
finish.
That's the second time I've lost to a photo finish.
What a way to put yourself back on the top of the all-time win list. That's win number 7 now.
Yeah. Consistency, Frederick. You'll get there, buddy. You got this. Beautiful.
If only Texas could be this good in real life.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, I think I know the drivers we need to use if we want to make it that good.
Oh, yeah.
I got him right here. NASCAR, help us out. Oh, my goodness.
That's
I wanna go
incredible.
back and watch this lap over and over again until the end of time. So let's go back to that last lap here, and I'll try to break this down a little bit. So if we watch from the 6, maybe a Leighton's camera and like a far chase cam, or the 6th cam, be able to kind of see 25 shoots to the bottom on the inside there, but then he gets so tight on the bottom, has to check up and then snap loose. And then there's Luke with a little net code into the 6 there, which is super unfortunate. I mean, he's about 1.5 miles off of his truck, but they still make some contact there. They might have hit anyways. But I think Luke was pretty...
Definitely unfortunate.
Yeah, Luke was pretty straight there. So almost got a Leighton there. There was some contact with a 12 as well.
Yeah, that could have
so
been big.
That could have been a lot bigger. And then I think Kerry and company end up getting around him here. So now they're 2 by 2. Matthew on the bottom here clears a Leighton for the moment, and then it's all the fight up front. These two just absolutely going at it all the way to the line. I don't know if I can like slow mo something, but I mean that's guys, that is freaking close. Oh my God, that's unbelievable. William, we got to get over and chat. I'm going to burn the house down up there. Actually,
Oh
Carrie's
my
the only one up
goodness.
there. Well, we'll have to go check that out then. Let's go bug Carrie.
Yeah.
Carrie!
Yo!
Wow,
Jesus.
what a race. This finish
Well, that was
is wild.
super fun.
Oh man, I got the pose here at the end. You guys run 120 laps and this is how it ends. That's unbelievable. Oh man, that's Corey. Oh my God, he did
Right,
it.
Corey, what's your heart rate at right now?
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me throw the Apple Watch on real quick. It's at least like, I don't know, 115.
Oh my goodness, that was amazing. I don't even
I almost had a
know.
heart attack.
Oh God, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know who to talk to. I brain is mush. That whole last lap was just chaos.
Your brain is mush?
Yeah, no, it is, because I get to watch all of you do all of this, man. All stinking race. Somebody was doing something. That was
I was
freaking...
okay until the next to last caution came out, where it bunched us all up again. Because I had a nice lead. Like, all that went away. And so then I was really scared. I was really nervous because I knew Elaine, Sean, Fred were really fast.
And Matthew came out of nowhere. That 25, he grabbed tires with that.
That was a pain in. He was a pain in my rear end because he kept pushing Sean there before Sean got wrecked.
Yeah.
So I had to side drive both of them.
Oh man.
Attempt to at least.
Oh, so
Fight
super
for my
cool.
freaking life.
So super cool. Well, that was probably one of the greatest defenses. I was asking William. I said, how wide can this 21 truck really get towards the end there? The last 2 to 3 laps. I mean, just trying to shut down every opportunity for somebody to try to pass you, and you did it successfully.
I blinked and I hit him.
Yeah.
I don't know how you slipped in that hole, you weasel. I loved it.
That was so cool. Oh man, he must have got a clear call and just immediately was turning left or something. That was crazy.
I was flying out of T2 there, along with Frederick. But yeah, awesome win. Congrats, man.
Thank you.
I had a little netcode with a Leighton that sucked.
Yeah, that happened a couple times too. I'm really gutted for Sean as well. I don't know if you guys saw that.
His was all netcode, yeah.
I don't even know what it was.
In his car, he was hit.
By who? 51?
Yeah.
Because
netcode.
The 51 never left the bottom. It didn't make any sense to me. Like
yeah.
they were not any. I mean, netcode you get like that 1 to 2 feet, but like 3 to 4, not even close.
Yeah,
and
I'm not sure.
I mean, Sean reacted like the 51, cranked it right and drove into his quarter panel. I mean, he spun hard into the wall, big smash. So that super sucked because I didn't want to take a truck out of that mix. You guys are spectacular all night. William, I talked way too much in the last portion of that race over you, so I'm going to let you do some interviews tonight if you'd like to. So feel free to pick your victims and then pick them off one by one. Have at it, buddy.
Okay, well, I'd like to start with Corey. Obviously, that win, your 7th, now puts you tied with Leighton at the top of the all-time wins list, so that must feel good. How important was getting that start over Carey right at the beginning to clear him into turn 1 right at the beginning?
I didn't. Well, so when I got the lead, like 20 laps into the race, I realized how important the bottom line really was. At the beginning of the race, I didn't think it was that big a deal. I figured I'd be able to slingshot off of the outside line. I think all that happened is I started in first. I don't know if Carey started in second.
Yeah, thanks for the lesson.
Yeah, that's all I did.
Yeah.
That was
When I
it.
watched you take off, I went, oh. Oops.
Huh.
Yeah. Anyway, your interview, sorry.
No, you're fine. Yeah, that was really it. And then the rest of the way, everything I did, I just bottom. If they want the outside, they can have it. Don't give them the bottom. That was it.
Fair enough. Was that also the secret to your long run pace you had at that one point, kind of in the mid to late race, where you were kind of, I saw you taking a bit of a shallower line, and you were kind of 2 seconds clear at one point.
No, I think a lot of what happened is, I mean, I had the clean air, so I think that helped me a lot. First off, where everyone else had to run behind each other. I think a lot of it was just how well you could get off of 2, how well could you save your tires through 1 and 2, and then could you go full throttle through 3 and 4, because it was loose on all tires. It really wanted to step out on you. So if you could manhandle it, you could make up a 10th or 2. Yeah, that's all I did, is I just, a couple times I'd lift, and then I saw, it was when Sean had already passed delay, and I saw him gain a 10th, and I said, all right, full kahunas. And so, yeah, that was it.
Fair enough.
I'll just add, I said I wasn't going to, Ori, it is so cool to hear you excited and happy. That's all I got. Thanks, guys.
Could have heard him before that second to last restart.
So when Beeman had the lead there before he pit again, I said, "Oh, that's it, it's over," because I didn't know what I'd be able to do on the outside with the Leighton and Sean and all of those guys, and I was on 2 tires, so I really needed the lead. Yeah, I thought it was over. I was not happy. I was not a happy camper. And then Brian pit, and I said, "Man, I'm a real jerk."
Why'd you take 2 tires?
I took 2
I only assume you
because
thought we were going to.
I assumed the Leighton was going to, because last night in Elite Arca, we had a very similar thing. We came down to a green-white checkered, and Elaine was back. Jeff Green and I were 1-2, and Elaine took 2 tires to leapfrog us and get the lead, and I took 4 tires. And 4 tires ended up being the way. So I wasn't sure if he was going to try it again to see if it'd work, or if he was going to go 4. We ended up doing the inversion this time. I took 2, he took 4. Yeah, I just wanted to secure that I had the bottom, because that's all I cared about, was just the clean air and have the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. That was what I was thinking about when I was like 2, 4. The lead? Yes.
Yep, good call.
Super awesome. William, send it, buddy. What do you got? List is growing.
Actually, I saw Brian say in the chat how is Leighton alive about the last lap crash. I'm more interested in the one that was on like lap 13, I want to say, where Leighton just bulldozed through Sean and seemed perfectly fine. It looked like a very weird collision. I want to know, like, Leighton, did you actually have damage from that?
No, it didn't do anything to me. I got a 4x from it, but I took advantage of Sean's leg, apparently.
Yeah, let's see, bulldozed through him at like 160. It didn't do anything.
It looked like he was going to come down the track, but then he just stayed exactly where he was, which was very unfortunate for me until I just went through his leggy truck.
Yeah. Who else can I pick on?
That was a big hit for sure. But I was making that point because I was like, Leighton's truck didn't react to it. I mean, Sean's did. Sean's got spun like a top, but Leighton's just kind of like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, what happened with Sean? Because he was beside me, and then he was just spinning out.
Yeah, I can bring that up.
That code.
Yeah, it was
basically
not good. Sean did not have. That's the second. But here it is from.
I can watch that too.
Bar Chase, there's just nothing.
It sucks.
I mean, it was not even, like I said, he said he got hit by the 51 on his screen. I mean, they're not even freaking close. Frederick is nowhere near. So that's just extreme net code, and he'd been bouncing in and out all night. And I can't believe that the internet can take another one away from us like that, because as much as how it turned out was amazing and I'm happy for it, I would have loved to have seen what it would have looked like if he was there at the end with you guys. So hopefully he can maybe do something to sort the blinking out before next race. I know we were calling it out all night and everything, so just bummed. So I'm just bummed. I sound like his crew chief, but I wanted to see it.
At least you were able to see him on my screen. He was like not even existing.
Yeah, he was in and out. For sure. William, you thinking about your next victim? Let me take one for you.
Nah, you can take him. I think I'm done bullying everyone.
And bullying everyone. Dude, look at the rest of the list you got here. Oh my goodness. All right. Frederick, you joined first, buddy, out of your you and your teammates, so I'm gonna pick on you first. Dude, that 51 truck was flying tonight. There were so many opportunities where you were right in position and fighting with Corey all night, and then this finish at the end, man, was just unbelievable. How did the night go for you? How do you think the race went? I know you're on mute, buddy, but I'm not sure if you hear or not. Maybe I'll pick on...
I'm back.
Oh, hey, okay. Did you hear my question? Frederick, did you hear my question, buddy? Or did you just get back?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
I was watching the stream.
Good. So I was just saying, I said, man, you were just super fast all night, right up there with the 21 fighting for the lead off and on all night. And then, of course, that absolutely amazing finish. How did everything go for you tonight, buddy?
Well, at first, the race was going pretty well for me, but at one point, I was going really out of shape. My tires were really done. I really dropped. I think I got to, at one point at position like 10 or something. So I decided to take the shortcut and pit early, and that worked out really pretty good for me, and I ended up P2, I guess.
Yeah, man. I guess is right. Just super cool, hanging in there. That whole final succession there, the last couple laps was just back and forth, and Corey putting his truck where there was perfectly a space for one truck, and that's it right behind you, and it just seemed kind of like a dog pile for the bottom. But you held your own on the top all night too, so did you definitely feel like the bottom was preferred though there towards the end?
Yeah, well, with the new tires, the inside was way better than the outside, so I knew we were gonna stick to the bottom, and apparently I still managed to race good on the outside, even though we were all on new tires. So I think it worked out pretty good.
I think so too, man. That was a fantastic show. So congratulations for second, almost first. Yeah, the pictures are rolling in now. You almost got to see it from like a straight-on angle because, man, that's spectacular. And Matt, I'll pick on you next, buddy. You're just
nice
talking
race,
about.
Corey.
Yeah, that was awesome. Matt, you talked about your pit strategy there towards the end, and William and I were talking about it up in the booth. We had said we're wondering if, with 7 laps to go, is it even worth somebody coming down to pit? And then you did. And we were kind of like, oh, we'll see if the 25 comes back into play. And then there you were right at the end. It almost seemed like no one was going to stop you as you just charged right through the whole field, man. How did that go? How did that final drive work out for you with those new tires?
Yeah, honestly, I thought about it like almost before the last pit stop. I tried to stay on the track the most long possible to try something because I didn't have what it takes to beat Curry, to be honest. So, we have to try something to beat him tonight, and that's what I did. I tried. So when the caution came out, I came in the pit. I only have like 3 laps on this set of tire, so I keep a set, hoping for yellow, and take my fast repair because I was hit in the caution and I have 40-second damage. So I just take the fast repair and save the set, hoping for yellow flag, and then I try, and just a great job of Corey to attack Frederick and defending the inside, so I never had a chance to go inside and try something for the lead, but still coming back from the end to a podium finish, it's a good deal for the championship.
Yeah, man. I mean, talk about last to first challenge and how close that was. We were commenting too about just how wide that 21 truck got it there at the end. That was some real wheeling, and you all did a fantastic job. I mean, not to just highlight Corey for winning, but you know, some of the context like we saw right there in the footage that I'm streaming here with between Leighton and Kerry. I think that was a little bit of netcode you guys had called out, but that could have easily, you know, been a lot worse than it was, and both guys able to really hang on to their hot rods there, and just super impressive. This whole field is so fun to watch all night. So,
Yeah, really nice job of Steve. Steve did a really nice job. I call him live to go maybe more up the track because I need space because he's coming back. So Steve react immediately to come up, and we made a great job on this. And feel bad for Steve because he had to lift up because I was sideways on the exit of second, and then the guy behind could not avoid him. So feel really bad for him. He deserved really better. So, but on this, he did a so great job.
yeah,
Cheers
no,
to him.
you guys all, there were so many people that I thought could have fought for the lead at the end there. I mean, it's one of those, you know, there's 11 trucks on the lead lap on the final restart, and you legitimately think that pretty much any one of those 11 trucks had an opportunity to win the race in the right circumstances there. So that was really exciting. But yeah, no, hats off, Matt. That drive through the field was so awesome. It's kind of like, where did he come from kind of thing, and that was super cool, man. So great job, great racing. It looks like you had a lot of fun out there, and that's really what's important. So awesome for that. Thank you for coming out tonight for sure.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for a job, and thank you for your patience. My English is not perfect, but
oh, it's good enough.
I try.
No, it's great. We can, we can understand you. It's all good, man. All good. I apologize for butchering your guys' names every stream. That's what I'm mad for.
Oh no, don't worry. If you need, I can maybe help you, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Well, I try, and then I forget things, and William's here to put the British twist on it, so he makes me look better, I think, because we both kind of bounce off each other. So awesome.
Yeah, Alex Toppert, Steve
okay.
Bérubé, Frédéric Ladouceur, Mathieu Tremblay, Maxime Barry.
Oh,
so
that's awesome. I wish I talked that cool, man. That sounds so. I love the accent, man. That's super cool. But thank you, Matt. Thanks so much. It's a lot of fun tonight, buddy. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Good job, Matt.
Thanks.
Absolutely. All right, so we've heard Corey enough. He's too busy drowning himself in champagne right now, so that's okay.
I have to drink double the whiskey because I didn't drink any last night.
Oh boy, so he's gonna be all right. Well,
that's good, Matt.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, don't drink and drive, but you can virtual drive, right? I think that's. Anyways.
Or drink and virtual drive.
Yeah. No, that's what I meant, and I said the. Anyways, ignoring all of that, who am I gonna pick on next? Let's see. I go from okay, Leighton, you're next because you're next in the thing. I'm trying to put reason behind it. I just want to pick on you next. So this 12 truck, one of the first things I want to share with you is during the stream. This is something that William and I have made the ultimate decision upon, is that if every truck in the field was in fact a fruit roll-up, your truck would, by design, taste the best out of the entire field. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it would need more red for that to be the case. But I mean, then again, there's not really any other red trucks out there, so
you got Jimmy's, but he's all red.
With that.
It's like the berry blast kind of flavor. I just think it would be the best, man. I don't know. I like it. No, super awesome racing tonight, buddy. There were some moments, man, where you were just slicing and dicing, holding the top. I think you were one of the strongest trucks on the top all night, just trying to get to the bottom. Can you maybe walk me through those last couple of laps there leading up to the finish of the race for you?
Yeah, I was just with all the trucks that were back up in a lead with after the yellows. You couldn't set anything up because as soon as you would try to go to the top to go for a run, you'd have someone going underneath you and the other way around. So it was hard to do anything. And then you also couldn't get runs off two on the backstretch to get any ground made up because the cars were clustering out in the bottom and giving each other draft while no one was up above. So it was pretty unfortunate. I would have really have liked to see how the race played out without the yellows, but
Yep.
it's how it went.
Yep. Well, I agree, and I definitely remember a couple times you definitely being I think at one point I called you Iron Man on the top there because you just kind of were rocking up top no matter what. A couple of situations where some guys came up to push and you pushed a couple times too. So very cool. That was a big post-race crash. Good Lord. But it was super cool to see you up there tonight. Glad we figured out that you would be the best fruit roll-up flavor. And just appreciate you coming out, buddy. Looked a lot of fun. So hopefully you had as much fun as I did. I'm probably going to lose my voice tomorrow, I think. So thanks, Leighton. All right. 2 left, William. Well, somebody in Corey's background has some sort of argument about something. I'm not sure what.
It's normal. Just ignore it.
Okay. What do you got, William?
Yeah, don't
What
worry
do you
about
want to do? Do you want to maybe interview Mr. Mitch, Mr. Hardcastle? You want?
Actually, I'm curious. What happened, Andrew, when you crashed into
there's a
the
good
pit
question.
lane?
Yeah.
What happened? I'm just curious because I didn't see much of it.
Talk about it.
Well, first I want to say, as a person,
Andrew, you're talking in sim.
You're both. You're talking to both.
As a person that made a latent truck, I don't know how to feel about the fruit roll-up comment.
That's fair. That's fair. He needed to weigh in on that. I'm sorry for not including you. Apologies.
But no, I lost it, killed wall, and yeah, it pretty much ended everything.
Did you get a speeding penalty as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I saw that. It's just kind of
figured.
like, you just look at him with like sad puppy eyes, man. It's just not a fun time. I was like, I don't even want him to serve that, but his truck is completely destroyed anyways, so probably not the end of the world.
I wanted your home race to go a little better than that.
Yeah, this I don't consider this home at all.
You'd rather
I'm not a fan of this. Fuck yeah, no, we're screwed here. These are the 2 tracks we get. Oh god.
Andrew
I'm not a fan of this
Andrew
track
moving to
in the
Tennessee
slightest.
confirmed.
If they ever scan Texas World, then we got something. But
Oh,
I
boy.
don't think that's gonna happen because I don't know if it all exists anymore.
I don't know.
I know they just made it a giant parking lot for flooded vehicles at some point. I don't know if the actual track is still there, but
Goodness.
yeah, it just I got loose off for it like a lot of people were all night, and just that time it wouldn't stop sliding and it smacked the wall, and it was done.
Yeah, that's a bummer, buddy. Definitely the contrast from the dirt race last week where you looked like Superman all night. So hopefully we can.
And dirt was easier to handle than this thing.
Yeah, that's what I said in practice. I came in and I've got exciting on in the background while I like set up my stream and stuff, and I'm sitting there and I'm talking to Carrie and I was like, somebody needs to tell Andrew that he's not on dirt anymore because he's sideways in every corner. Oh man,
it was not a fun night for me.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Hopefully next week goes a little bit better. I'm not even sure where we are next week. Good thing I made the schedule. Right? Talladega. Well, if you're drifting there, rest in pepperoni, buddy. Hopefully you can keep it straight at Talladega. So, yeah, more plate racing, always good. I know that's a Leighton's favorite. Reach this microphone and strangle me. Yeah. Well, that was a great question. Yeah, and sorry not letting you weigh in. Did you have 2 cents on the fruit roll-up comment? Did you want to add more to it, or just?
No, I honestly just don't know how to feel about that.
Don't know how to feel about it. Listen, man, it's like a berry blast. It's like all of the.
I mean, that is a good one.
Yeah,
I will say it is a good one.
Yeah, I think it's the best. I don't know. I'm partial to blue, and then it's like purple is kind of just like blue's red cousin, and then just, you know what I mean? It's just yeah. Listen, it's fine. But hey, you make beautiful trucks, man. Regardless of how the race finished for you, you're a fantastic designer. So hats off to that. Hopefully next week is a little bit more fun for you. And then, we'll be in some talks maybe next season to maybe try a different style of oval involving looser parts on the surface of the racetrack. See how that goes.
Yay.
So, Definitely convinced after last week for sure. But thanks, Andrew, for coming out tonight, buddy. And last but certainly not least, Mr. Mitch, the number 8 Sharpie machine. How's it going, Mitch?
That was a roller coaster for me.
Yeah, I heard the mic queue up a couple times and panicked tonight. Quote, that scared the shit out of me, was my favorite part.
Yeah. There was a couple times. Well, looking back on the replays, it looked closer while I was driving than it actually was. But,
Usually does, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's one there. Yep.
Not on purpose, sorry.
Coming out of. No. I just find I couldn't keep pace with people in front of me. Until the one point there was one yellow where I was like kind of in the middle of the pack there. I was a lap down, but I was in the middle of the pack. I keep pacing, but for some reason in the back I just kept dropping off. Exit of turn 2. Sometimes I come out of that thing flying and be like, oh yeah, good corner, and well, as you guys can see, every time side B, sideways, full walk to the right, trying to get it straight again. Yeah, it's. The tires, we're talking in the other Discord there. It was weird. The tires were getting more worn in. It felt looser, but it felt like I had more grip than the new tires, even though they were just warming up. It was just a weird experience.
Yeah, maybe more temperature sensitive than actual wear sensitive. Yeah, you noticed that the new tires, like you have the ability to go the fastest on the new tires, but and you're also right on that knife's edge on those new tires. I definitely can agree with that. But I think a lot. I will say, just kind of as a general statement, tonight was going to be a test with the cautions of people coming down pit road under yellow, grabbing a new set of tires, and then what was the whole field going to do on a new set of tires in terms of, consistency, giving space, giving brakes, all that kind of stuff. And I was really, really happy to see, the few cautions that we did have did not result in further immediate cautions. There was always at least a little bit of a race break in between there. So that just kind of means that everybody had patience with each other and stuff. And I'm telling you, man, you guys look like you just had an absolute blast. I mean, you're just hanging on for dear life in some moments, but lots of smiles, lots of fun. I was late to the party there on the stream, missed qualifying for the most part. So, Kerry, I'm sorry I missed your lightning lap there, buddy, but just nonstop action from start to finish. I put you on dirt in a half-mile stadium, and you absolutely entertained the crap out of me. And then I spread you out on what is a 1.5-mile track. You guys still managed to stay all close and racy, and it's just incredible. This league continues to amaze me. We have the best drivers on iRacing as far as community is concerned, and it's just super fun to watch every week. So I really appreciate you guys coming out. William especially, thanks for joining me up in the booth, buddy. I know you'd probably rather be racing at some points too, but it's fun to have somebody to bounce back and forth of up there, even if you do leave a couple letters out of water bottle. Definitely. So, Kerry, did we ever directly talk to you, Kerry, or was it just you kind of commenting on other stuff we were talking about? I don't know if anybody asked you how your night went.
Well, everybody just walked in my house.
Yeah, referencing
no,
your
I
channel
guess
on
not.
the
Not
Discord.
really.
Love it.
Yes, my channel Discord.
Yeah. Love it. So how did it go tonight, buddy? Let's talk about it.
I felt very fast. I felt that I made a few mistakes. I wanted to, obviously, the lesson that Corey gave me. Thank you for that. First gear start would have been good. And acknowledge your commentary around lap 14 when you said, cool, we got 105 laps. But I did, I was anxious to try and get up in the lead, obviously from a points perspective. And I felt I could hold it just as Corey did so well. Able to get up beside him, but with the new tires going on the outside, as Elaine alluded to as well, it was very tricky. Turn 1 and 2 was okay if you could hit it, but certainly not with new tires in 3 and 4. At least that was what I thought. But then I made some mistakes through the middle. Felt very good after the last pit stop, and I was coming with Frederick for sure. Corey did an amazing defensive maneuver that I was not prepared for. I would have slipped, down as well, and that sort of just put me out of sorts and just trying to gather back up. That's when Leighton and I had a little Netcode. It was just unfortunate, but I was really hungry for getting up there. Obviously, I didn't know at the time that Frederick had, or no, it was Matthew had new tires.
Matthew, yep.
So I guess I may have had an opportunity to battle with Frederick. I felt strong. I think the tires were worn in enough that there was some speed. I was making ground on the outside around that time, so a little bummed. But you know what, man? It was. I think I raced all of my French Canadian brothers door to door many times throughout the race, especially I guess the second last caution. I think it was Alex and I, Alex 94, I think, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think that's probably what we're
Alex
watching
and
right
I
now.
were, yeah, we were door to door for I don't know how many laps, and I mean, I guess good thing he and I both have good connections, because otherwise it would have been netcode a million times.
Yep.
We definitely banged around, and it was super clean, and so obviously hats off to those guys. I really enjoyed racing with them. I tried to give them the room when I needed to, and I took it when I thought I could, and I felt like they did the same. So it was a great battle. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was.
Outside of stepping over the limit a couple times, it was
Yeah.
great.
Well, you got to, right? Because you got to figure out where it is. But no, it was absolutely spectacular, like you said, just to watch some of these battles. And again, it was another one of those. You know, I'm like asking William. I'm like, William, where do I look? Like, what do I focus on? Because everyone's
Yeah.
just action everywhere. You guys are 2, 3 wide and stuff, and just having your battles. But again, I just super happy. You guys are having fun, and nothing else means a thing if you guys aren't enjoying the race or having
That's
some
it.
sort of fun. So I'm really glad to hear that. At least most people did. I think somebody should probably check on Sean at some point. He probably needs a hug, but
Hopefully a
otherwise,
scotch.
yeah, yeah. Well, I'm not recommending any of that, but hats off, guys. Great job. Like I said, I won't continue to carry this on. But thanks all. On to Talladega for some super speedway racing next week. Be interesting to see some sort of a similar scenario to Daytona, where it was another photo finish. We've got 2 so far. Frederick's been in both of them, and on the second place side of both of them, unfortunately. So I think he's due in the 51. But congrats again, Corey. Probably one of the best defensive drives there at the end I've seen in iRacing, period. So just super fun. Glad you got it. I know that one felt good too. You've been waiting on that one this season. So awesome stuff. And I think I will end it there and give you guys your night back. So yeah, that's all I got. Guys, next week, Talladega. Yes, and get the stream moving. Thanks, guys.
Hey, Corey.